What you got number 1? The Warhammer. I told you that shit was fire. Oh, never mind. This transformation was lit. For the good. Dark Knight gang and a stat gang. Yeah, bro. Today I'm about to do another video from the homie Vinny Tube. This one right here is titled Top 10 Most Epic Attack on Titan Transformations. Y'all requested it on Trippy. Now I got y'all. So I wasn't gonna do any more Attack on Titan videos. I wanted to wait until season 4 is completely done. Then I was gonna make like my own review on it. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm not gonna lie. Attack on Titan, I've already told y'all, Attack on Titan is my favorite anime. It's better than Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. That shit was fire. Better than Hunter x Hunter. And you know Hunter x Hunter was fuego. But, and you know I love JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but it's better than JoJo's as well, cuz. Anyway, I'm ready to hop on into this. It's better than Naruto. It's better than Dragon Ball Z. Name them. What else you got? Fate series. Fate series, I'm not gonna lie. I started it and I did get interested. However, I started watching Attack on Titan. I might go back to the Fate series because Fate series was pretty dope. They just have so much. I'm like, ooh, should I watch all of it? But anyway, we're going to see the epic transformations. The transformations are always fire. Whenever they turn to a Titan, it's always like in the midst of something crazy. You like, oh, man, look. I'm too hot. It's Tuesday. Everybody have a great day. My day is already starting off pretty well. Already worked out. You know what I'm saying? I feel good. I feel great. Bro, like I've told you guys, March, April, and May, I'm going hard. I'm working out 5 to 6 days a week. Not only, well, I'll make a video tonight explaining my monk mode, my level up mode that I'm getting into right now. But anyway, let's hop into this video. Erin.
Attack on Titan does many things right, but the show does its transformations too damn well to triumph anything. It might be the build-up, the conclusion, or the scene itself, but each of these manage to give us that hyped feeling we get when the shifters transform to their Titan selves.
Yeah,
so today we're going to take a look at 10 of the best Attack on Titan transformations. Note that I'll only be including complete transformations here, so sorry Miss Tiber, you'll have to take a back seat here. More Attack on Titan and other anime content's coming up, so don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, because you can be updated as soon as we release a new video. Now, without further wait, let's get to the top 10 Attack on Titan transformations.
Let's get to it. Ymir, however you pronounce her name.
Starting off, we have the transformation of Ymir in Season 2.
Okay, when she transformed and when she went hard to protect them, that shit was fire in my opinion. I did not know that she was in love with Historia though either. You know? Man, let's just keep watching.
One of the many good things about Attack on Titan Season 2 is giving the spotlight to minor characters. While Erin and his gang
really
were still suffering the consequences of the female Titan, we get to focus on some minor characters like Connie, Historia, Ymir, and the two traitors themselves. And ever since the 3rd episode, we've been getting hints that Ymir has a rather tragic past behind her. But then come the events of the Utgard Tower, which forces her to reveal her true face. Yes, this freckled girl who was a minor character 1 season ago turned out to be a Titan shifter. Now this transformation may not be as majestic as the ones that are about to come after this, but this one established that there were other Titan shifters hidden in the crowd. Also, let's not forget Ymir blew her disguise in order to protect Historia, and I can see why years later people still ship these two as the best couple. This was the best moment of Ymir's character, and once again Attack on Titan proved to us that minor characters aren't just people drawn into the background.
Yeah, man. Oh, okay, yeah, I remember this. At first I was looking like,
we have Erin's transformation inside the cave to save his squad.
That shit was
Eren
fire!
From Season 3. He wasn't the silent and cunning main character you see these days. When pain and realism hit him hard, he broke down crying. It's not the manliest thing to do, but Rod Reese can give some pretty hard mental torture for a boy who just learned his father was a murderer. But when Rod transforms and heads out on a rampage, it's up to Erin to once again...
At that point, listen, I like Erin, but... he gotta get his emotions under control. He be wanting to kill himself and stuff sometimes. He be like, no, just let me die. At that point, remember, he was like, oh, just let me die, you guys. They were like, shut up.
And save his mates. Levi, as usual, gives him a choice to make his own decisions. And even though Erin didn't have the best IQ back in the day, he was smart enough to know he was the only one who could save his crewmates from their near deaths. Crying and screaming at the same time, Erin transforms to the Attack Titan and crystallizes the entire cave. There weren't many Erin moments in the first part of Season 3, so this transformation once again managed to secure his place as the main character of the show. Coming in at number 8, it's Erin's first Titan transformation.
That shit was dope. We all thought the homie was dead, remember? We saw the Titan eat it, we were like, oh, Erin!
You should always leave a good impression on your first time, right? But in this case, it's tough to think about impressions when you're drowning in a pool of blood along with corpses. Erin was altruistic enough to save his best friend, but can he survive the repercussions? Luckily, he doesn't have to suffer much because there's a Titan hidden in his body. The sight of blood and dead bodies trigger the memories of his mother's death, and our protagonist comes right out from the Titan's mouth in his new muscular form. We need to give credit to Wit Studio for animating the form of the Attack Titan in all of its glory.
Yeah, that shit was fire.
Angry, and the looks alone were enough to kill anyone.
I want to be a
Titan
good
also
Titan.
learned a valuable lesson. Always chew what you eat.
Hey, do they still die after 13 years? Oh yeah, this nigga. I didn't care too much about this.
The evil father.
I didn't care too much about this transformation. This dude turned to like a huge like slug or something. Remember? Well, he wasn't a slug, but he was a big ass Titan. He couldn't walk or nothing. He just dragged, he drug his face across the whole, anyway, let's just watch.
Taking things to the next level. That's none other than Rod Reese's transformation. Now, if you thought Rod Reese had done enough to make him the most hated character of the season, then you were wrong. As his plans fail and his daughter breaks his bones, he licks the last drop of the Titan serum to handle everything by himself. And as it turns out, even a few drops were enough to transform him into the ugliest Titan in the series.
I'm glad you agree.
Erin and Historia, this evil father transforms into the largest Titan humanity has ever seen. If you take a look at things from Rod's perspective, this is perfectly justifiable. His daughter left him, his lineage was probably going to wither away, and his only option is to, pardon the pun, to keep moving forward. But this time, he keeps moving forward as a Titan larger than the colossal Titan itself, blowing off steam and wreaking havoc. Now why does that sound familiar?
How did they kill him again? I'm trying to remember. I don't remember. I didn't care too much about that.
Coming in at number 6 is Reiner's rather depressing transformation in Season 4. Honestly, why can't anyone let this man die in peace?
I like Reiner, bro.
Literally claiming their desire to live because they were born to this world. But here, our character only wants to die with all his burdens thrown away. So, to quickly recap, Erin's now playing the bad guy role. He ate the Warhammer Titan in the most brutal way possible, and it's about to do the same to the Jaw Titan. So, who's the main character of the Marley arc? None other than Reiner Braun. When the children cry for his help, he needs to let go of all of those suicidal thoughts and stand up for a fight. For anyone who watched this episode without knowing the story, it might look like the hero of the anime finally stood up to fight the villain. Let's forget what happened afterward and instead focus on Reiner's rather pessimistic, never giving up attitude.
Nothing crazy happened after he transformed though, from what I nothing. I mean, they both were super tired. They didn't really get to fight or nothing. But anyway, let's keep going. Yeah.
Next up is Armin's transformation. When you're the Colossal Titan, your transformation should be colossal as well. Or at least it should have a colossal impact.
He destroyed like the whole harbor and shit.
Of the city nuked and dead bodies piled up as colossal? He sure does, because you can see it from his face. This transformation happens when Armin transforms at the shores of Liberio, destroying ships and nuking the entire port in the process. Now this transformation may not have screams and rapid animation to back it up, but what matters is the destruction it's caused. Even though it falls short of action and build-up in terms of the transformations in this list, it was still impactful enough to show that when the Devils of Paradis attack, they attack with everything they've got. And here we all thought Erin was the only one who could make a grand entrance.
You gotta put the Warhammer Titan on here too. I thought that shit was dope, bro. You gotta put that on here. Annie was a beast as the female type. She was a beast.
Coming in at number 4 is Annie's transformation after the revelation. Now, we all knew this girl was up to something ever since she hesitated walking into the tunnel. But then Magasa outright claimed she was the female Titan, and that's the moment the cards turned and we all knew hell was about to break loose. If the female Titan killed half of the Survey Corps inside the forest, imagine what she could do inside a city full of civilians. But the very thing everyone dreads happens as Annie Leonhardt pricks her finger and transforms while blasting off his attackers. The reason this transformation stands out from the crowd is mainly because of Annie herself. Erwin and others knew she was the female Titan and ambushed her, but our girl still had the time to transform thanks to her quick thinking. It was the peak moment of the big revelation, the time when we realized everything is about to turn upside down, and the moment everything the arc built up fell into place. And when she transformed, I'm sure your look was similar to Erin's. Annie Leonhardt, right there and then, transformed literally with a bang.
I thought that shit was dope.
Taking our number 3 spot is Erin's transformation to defeat the female Titan. Let's move chronologically right into this next event. So when Annie's revealed to be the female Titan and they hatch a really bad plan to capture her, she transforms and goes on a rampage. And there's only one person who can stop her. But sadly, this so-called hero is trapped between rocks in a pool of blood. I know less mature than its current self and thought rage could solve every problem. But turns out rage could grant you an awesome transformation sequence. The death of his mother has always been Erin's motivation to defeat the Titans, and the visions of her death once again give him strength. He screams into the sky and literally calling out the lightning, he transforms into the Attack Titan. With the incredible Sawano track in the background, this is without a doubt one of the best Attack on Titan transformations.
No, bro, remember when he got super mad during this fight? He got even stronger. Do you guys recall that? Like, I remember he turned kind of like blackish. Do you know? Remember that? Or am I tripping? I swear, remember? He was fighting Annie. Annie was low-key beating him up, but then he got super mad and got really strong. Why have we never seen him do that ever again?
Next up is the transformation during the big reveal. That's none other than the transformation of Reiner and Bertolt. No wonder years later this scene still gives us the chills. Even though there's one more scene to triumph, the music, the art, the character expressions, everything managed to stand out to make this one of the best transformations ever. You might argue the transformation lasted only a few seconds, but it was the build-up that mattered the most.
Yeah.
All those small clues we gathered from Season 2 exploded right in our faces, and Reiner casually said they were the 2 Titan shifters who destroyed the wall. When the cards were laid out on the table and Magasa took her usual aggressive approach, the 2 Malian warriors had nothing to do but to transform into their Titan selves. It was tragic, fearful, and epic at the same time. Hats off to Witch Studio for animating this in its full glory, because years later any of us can still watch this transformation and be thrilled about what a masterpiece Attack on Titan is.
Yeah, man, this shit was fire. I'm not gonna lie. What you got, number 1? The Warhammer. I told you that shit was fire. Oh, never mind. This transformation was lit.
For the best Attack on Titan transformation is none other than Erin's transformation in Mali. You knew this was coming, didn't you? If the Reiner Bertolt reveal was Wit Studio's best scene, then this was where Mappa showed their skills. In terms of directing, I'd still say the previous transformation triumphs this one, but Erin's transformation here carried a lot of weight. Mali's declaration of war ironically turned out to be Paradise's own declaration of freedom.
Yes,
Similar
sir.
to the Reiner and Bertolt reveal, the whole episode took the time to build up the scene from Erin's speech to Willie's declaration, and when Erin transformed and came out of the building with an explosion, that was the moment we realized we were
that shit was fire. He was like, we declare war. Erin was like, turned into a Titan. That shit was hard.
Peak Attack on Titan. Ladies and gentlemen, anime cannot get better than this.
Facts, nigga, facts. Great video from the homie. Look, you could tell how excited I am about Attack on Titan. You could tell how much I love this show, bro. The show is fire. Absolutely fire. I don't agree to a certain extent because I like the Warhammer Titan too. When she transformed to the Warhammer Titan, I was like, oh, I didn't expect that. But anyway, let me know what you guys thought down in the comments. I'm going to see y'all next time. Shout out to the gang. I mean, listen, I don't even know. I don't know what to say. I'm going to see y'all next time. Peace.